photography, things are happening so fast, moments are passing by, and we can't miss a single moment. Much of the time I am just going around with a telephone. Having 4 lenses, having 64 megapixels, all of those things increase the possibility of being able to make what I see in my mind. When I enlarged a realme 64 megapixel image, I was totally blown away by the detail. You can see that kind of detail, and that's what really makes the pictures come alive. Photography can take people deep inside of things, or it can keep people out. It depends on how you use the tool. The world is full of filters. I want to shoot what's real.
En general, todo Realme ha sido bastante sorprendente en este año 2019. Me ha parecido una auténtica barbaridad. Me ha chalado, me ha vuelto loco.
El primero, el mejor de toda la lista, Realme X2 Pro, espectacular.
El top de todos es el Realme X2 Pro.
El flagship de Realme es más de lo que aparenta a simple vista.
Tiene este Realme 5 Pro que nos parece un smartphone bastante chulo. Creemos que por debajo de los 200 euros es un buen candidato para meterse en los bolsillos de los usuarios.
Realme smartphone.
We have so much amazing news to share with you today. First, I would like to start by saying that despite the global situation worldwide, Realme has been able to keep its great global results. According to the analysis of Counterpoint Research Monthly Market Pulse first quarter, Realme, the world's fastest growing smartphone brand, continuously ranks top 7 with a market share of 2.7%, maintaining its previous global rankings and proving to be one of the mainstream smartphone brands. And we can also proudly announce today that Realme has more than 35 million users worldwide. And that is thanks to the huge support we have from our partners, users, and media worldwide. So, a big thank you to all. As you probably know, Europe is one of the top markets for Realme. So, later in this launch, I'll introduce a lot of new products for the first time to our dear fans across the globe, as well as in Europe. But the love is mutual. In Realme, we love to have fun and grow together with our community friends. That's why for us, our users are the focus of everything we do. Our community is extremely creative, and that's why we celebrated a global photo contest in which the participation was unbelievable. Thank you guys for all the cool pictures shot on Realme that you sent us. And we want to share and inspire with our view of industrial design. We created this platform where young users across the globe can share their creativity and connect with each other. The contest carries Realme's vision, and we just want to call on young people all over the world to encourage them to explore the beauty of design and share it with us. The response has been amazing, and we feel extremely lucky to have such talent among our followers and users. As I said before, users are the focus for everything we do. We like to get feedback from users and media that try our products to find ways to improve and adapt our technology to people's real needs. The development of Realme UI was possible thanks to that helpful feedback. Meanwhile, we want to keep improving Realme UI, so I'm excited to announce today the launch of our 100 Pioneer Challenge. We want to understand better user needs and expectations. We will recruit 100 realme users who own a realme X2 Pro in realme community India, Indonesia, and Europe. They will present their needs and ideas to improve realme UI. User-generated features will be picked by voting on realme community, and the OS product team and developers will commit to implementing these features to realme UI. So, please, join us on this amazing journey. Moving back to realme Europe's journey, in 2019, We Dare to Leap believed that the leaps we have taken can bring more real benefits to all consumers. So, not so long ago, we turned the market upside down, launching our full-speed flagship, realme X2 Pro. It not only became one of our best-selling products across Europe, but we are extremely proud of all the media reviews that considered it the true surprise of the year.
Full-speed flagship. Flagship killer, Jack.
Killer specs for the price. It's really something.
It's one of the most packed spec sheets that I've ever seen, let alone in this price range. The X2 Pro is actually really good for gaming. It's unreal how fast this thing charges.
From 0 to 100% in under 30 minutes, which is pretty amazing here.
That was really fast.
That's a lot of stuff, and I almost thought the price was a typo.
It's some crazy technology.
It's definitely one of the best of the year that I've seen. It is still easily some of the best value we've seen all year.
This is a realme that you should actually buy.
Realme smartphone.
Now, in 2020, we dare to leap forward, taking on new challenges and leaping forward boldly. As a tech trendsetter, trend-setting design and trend-setting technology are the two key points that realme continues to focus on. A trend-setting photography experience is a very important part of technology. Since the birth of realme, we have been committed to providing users with the best photography experience among our competitors. Almost 2 years ago, realme 2 Pro was equipped with an all-round dual camera, and in the later release of realme U1, it was the first to use the industry's highest pixel camera, the 25 megapixel selfie camera. On the Realme X a year ago, the combination of a pop-up selfie camera and a 48 megapixel rear camera was widely praised. The Realme XT continued to be even more impressive, equipped with the world's first 64 megapixel camera. On the basis of this excellent 64 megapixel camera, Realme's flagship X2 Pro added a breakthrough photography function, adding a 20 times zoom quad camera and a front ultra-wide angle dual camera combination, further enriching the product's photography experience and becoming the best tool for young people to record the trend of their fashionable life. According to our user research, the demand for photography upgrades are always very strong, especially on flagship models, informing our decision to equip our product with a more powerful camera. So, now I'll be presenting you with our next level flagship, which is equipped with a brand new Periscope zoom camera for the first time across the globe, Realme X3 SuperZoom. Now, let's take a look at a short video. Although the name is SuperZoom, Super is not only a zoom camera, but also in all aspects an X3 SuperZoom. Let's take a look at the X3 SuperZoom's super design. On the X3 SuperZoom, we chose two colors, Glacier Blue and Arctic White. These two distinct colors also have very different textures. The Glacier Blue version uses a highlighted glass surface with a very shiny, reflective effect and striking light effect, while the Arctic White is more restrained and pure. Using the AG process popular on high-end products, after 6 light coatings, through the selection of 25% haze value and a 0.15 nanometer roughness, an elegant soft light texture is achieved, combined with pure white, just like the snow in the Arctic sunshine. Let's enjoy a few more pictures and get a feel for the super design of realme X3 SuperZoom. Well, next is the highlight part. Let's talk about SuperZoom. Based on the highly appreciated 64 megapixel eagle eye quad camera, X3 SuperZoom upgrades its telephoto lens to a 5x telephoto lens. Combined with the 64 megapixel main camera, it can achieve up to 60 times hybrid zoom, further expanding the usage of the phone's camera. This camera has up to 8 million pixels with 5 times optical zoom function, equivalent focal length 124 millimeters, aperture f2.2. Combined with realme's zoom algorithm, it can achieve a hybrid zoom of up to 60 times, which is also one of the strongest periscope lenses in the industry. Let's take a look at the effect together from 1 times. Now this is 5 times zoom, and now 60 times zoom. X3 SuperZoom can achieve a very impressive zoom effect. The algorithm of Periscope lens will optimize the texture and text to improve the clarity. Combined with the advantages of hardware and software, the zoom of X3 SuperZoom is able to achieve an outstanding effect. Especially during this lockdown period, X3 SuperZoom is able to broaden your vision. According to our test, X3 SuperZoom can take clear pictures of the buildings within 15 kilometers. In switching to multiple cameras, we have fully optimized the entire zoom process to achieve a smooth zoom experience and restore the experience similar to that of a camera zoom lens. In short, in the same price segment, X3 SuperZoom has the strongest zoom camera system. What about the Nightscape? I believe that everyone has seen the starry sky sample pictures we shot with X3 SuperZoom a long time ago. Not only did we add a Periscope telephoto camera to X3 SuperZoom this time, but it was also deeply optimized at the software level to unleash the power of the camera system and our new starry mode. With the help of starry mode, I believe that realme X3 SuperZoom can set new trends in mobile photography. Let's take a look at the sample pictures first. To achieve such stunning starry sky photography, the hardware is only the foundation. We have a deeply integrated high-quality lens, high-sensitivity sensors, and an extreme multi-frame algorithm. And finally, we can capture the perfect record of the starry sky perfectly. It utilizes AI algorithms combined with ultra-long exposure and multi-frame synthesis to intelligently enhance sharpness and brightness of stars, giving you professional starry photos. In terms of the algorithm, after many tests and sample photo analysis, realme selected a special combination of 4 major photography parameters: shutter time, ISO sensitivity, focusing distance, white balance, which can also help you shoot amazing starry skies. First, autofocus can automatically focus to far objects in the night sky. Then it will take more than 10 ultra-long exposure photos for more than 4 minutes. And then it comes to multi-frame synthesis to perfectly reproduce every detail of the starry night with balanced brightness and less noise. There are 3 major steps in the multi-frame synthesis algorithm. The first step is to brighten the dark stars that were originally invisible to the naked eye and make the galaxy even brighter to achieve gorgeous and colorful starry sky photos. The second step is intelligent alignment, which automatically aligns multiple photos through AI, automatically eliminating ghosting and unnecessary movement tracking of stars in long exposure. It greatly improves the clarity of stars. The third step is intelligent multi-frame noise reduction to improve the purity of dark parts in the sky. Starry mode supports both 64 megapixel primary camera and the 5x zoom periscope lens. Let's take a look at more stunning starry sky photos, just like this one. In this one that is shot by the 64 megapixel primary camera, the stars and Milky Way are perfectly reproduced in the dark sky, and they are much brighter than the human eye can see. And even on the ground, you can see the lake and the boat there. Next, it's a starry shot with a car. Thanks to the wide angle of the primary camera, it can cover both the whole starry sky and stuff on the ground, then keep them well balanced. Oh, by the way, you may notice the brightest star in the sky. Well, that's Jupiter, shot by X3 SuperZoom. As for the 5x periscope lens, it's more convenient to zoom in to shoot constellations such as the Lyra. The stars are bright, but there's little noise in the sky, so you can see it all very clearly. The constellation shot is even excellent enough to use as a wallpaper. On the basis of the starry mode, we have also added a manual Nightscape Pro mode, which can not only automatically adjust the ISO, shutter speed, white balance, and focus, but can also add the same multi-frame synthesis algorithm as the Super Night Scene, so that the night scene effect is further improved. It fully deserves to be called the best night shot smartphone. But if you don't want to manually adjust settings, you can just choose AI mode. And you can change between normal nightscape and ultra nightscape according to the light conditions. If the light is extremely weak, ultra nightscape will be activated, which can make everything more visible at night. Besides that, there is tripod mode. Keep the phone stood still and wait a few more seconds and you'll get an even better night shot. After seeing those, I believe X3 SuperZoom is worthy of the title Best Night Shot Smartphone. In order to adapt to different night shooting scenes, we have prepared 5 shooting modes. I believe that as long as the correct mode is selected, anyone can shoot a perfect night view photo. In addition to night scene shooting, as a flagship model, X3 SuperZoom, like our 5G flagship X50 Pro, has rich and powerful video functions and can become an all-round tool for making vlogs in your hand. Pretty cool. Take a look at the configuration of the 2 cameras. We chose the dual camera of a 32 megapixel Sony 80-degree wide-angle main camera with IMX616 plus an 8 megapixel 105-degree super wide-angle camera. The shooting range is 2.5 times more than before. The front camera also supports Nightscape, which is especially optimized for portraits. It can ensure bright faces in low light conditions. This is the super camera of X3 SuperZoom. It would be the most powerful camera phone in its price bracket, perhaps even in the whole industry. Let's move to super performance. In performance, X3 SuperZoom also sets a new milestone. It comes with a flagship 855 Plus mobile platform, which is the best one in 4G smartphones. I don't want to repeat its details again, but I want to announce that X3 SuperZoom is the most powerful smartphone with 855 Plus. It can reach 517,743 in Antutu, which is the highest score among all 855 Plus phones. Compared to the last generation, the X3 SuperZoom enjoys a near 25% improvement in performance. It's a great achievement for realme. How did we achieve the improvement? It would never have become true without the realme R&D team. X3 SuperZoom is deeply optimized in CPU, GPU, ROM, refresh rate, and realme UI, so it can perform even better than the X2 Pro. The fastest SoC deserves the fastest storage. In terms of ROM, the X3 SuperZoom has been upgraded with dual-channel UFS 3.0. At the same time, X3 SuperZoom is also equipped with turbo write and HPB technology, which can increase reading and writing speed and maintain speed at a high level even after long-term use. What's the meaning of fast ROM? You can clearly see the transferring time of copying a large movie obviously decreases, so it means you can save more time and there's less waiting. The speed of reading and writing of UFS 3.0 is 83.3% and 63.6% respectively faster than that of UFS 2.1. Theoretically, the speed can reach 1500 megabytes a second. That accelerates app booting by more than 40%. Next part, Super Display. We used a top-level LCD screen on X3 SuperZoom. But why is it super? First, this display has a 120 Hz refresh rate. Compared with the current mainstream smartphone screens, its frame rate has increased by 100%. Every move on the display is reproduced smoothly and comfortably. Compared to the 60 Hz of normal phone screens, the number of frames per second reaches 120, meaning it's 2 times smoother than 60 Hz. At the same time, X3 SuperZoom can adjust the refresh rate automatically according to running apps, so the experience and power consumption can be better balanced. We made a demo to show how smooth the 120 Hz display is. Nowadays, there are more and more apps supporting higher refresh rates than 60 Hz, especially games. Combined with the super display of X3 SuperZoom, playing games with an 120 Hz fluid screen is smoother. And the screen to body ratio has achieved a perfect 90.5%. In terms of display effects, this screen also has top-level display quality. The display has an FHD Plus level resolution, 20:9 ratio, 480 nits peak brightness, and is protected by 2.5D Gorilla Glass 5 cover glass. X3 SuperZoom also has the super charging speed. It comes with 30 dart flash charge. It also only takes 55 minutes to get the 4,200 mAh battery fully charged. Compared to other flagships with less powerful charging, X3 SuperZoom surpasses them with obvious advantages. Next is about super experience. Cooling is also superb in the X3 SuperZoom. We specially prepared a VC cooling system which is composed of several different high-efficiency cooling materials. The whole system has 100% full coverage of the core heating source, significantly lowering the temperature, allowing the phone to maintain a state of high performance at any time. Realme X3 SuperZoom has the latest generation side-mounted fingerprint sensor, 0.3 seconds unlock time. They are at the perfect locations while you're reaching out to unlock the phones, giving you a fast and even more accurate unlocking experience. At the same time, every touch on the X3 SuperZoom can also give you solid feedback. Due to a tactile linear motor, every press is an experience. As for sound, X3 SuperZoom is equipped with 1216 superlinear speakers and supports Dolby Atmos and high-res certification, which is excellent in both loudness and sound quality. It also supports dual-channel GPS in L1 plus L5 bands, which could provide more accurate location service and navigation experience. Okay, to sum it up, let's watch the product video.